Hi, my name is Rebecca Sassouni. I've lived in Great Neck for 29 years.
Hi, I'm Joanne Chan. I have lived in Great Neck for 20 years.
I'm running for re-election because this is a critical time for the history of the Great Neck Public Schools.
I think Great Neck Public Schools is very special because you can meet anybody. There are all sorts of different walks of life. I always tell my kids to try to make friends with everybody.
From my time as a parent in the schools, I would say that there's something for everyone in the Great Neck Public Schools. And I mean that because my own children attended, and my kids and their friends at the time were very diverse in their abilities.
As my kids grew older and they entered into South Middle and South High, I also participated in the executive board, chairing the Total Community Involvement Committee of UPTC, and later on became co-president of UPTC.
After 6 years of service to this community and knowing that we are currently in the midst of a search for our next superintendent of schools, I couldn't in good conscience just abandon ship.
Having an engineering background for me is problem solving. And I'm able to think about what possibly would be the right fit. And operationally, I would also be able to tell if someone is able to perform all the duties as a superintendent.
I think freedom of expression is of critical importance in general, not just in our schools. As a person who has cared deeply about civil liberties for many years and who continues to care about them for our students and for our educators, I might add, as an American, I think that public education has to remain public and has to leave space for civil liberties.
My husband was born in mainland China during the Cultural Revolution. When he was 5 years old, he saw his own teacher being paraded on the street, wearing a high hat, and he heard a gunshot, and he never saw that teacher again.
My mom and dad are both from Iran, and always valued my education and that of my younger sisters, even though we had all kinds of other cultural and gendered restrictions.
This sort of experience really reminds us as parents now that we should not be withholding information from our children.
To have public libraries and public education where we could take out any book that we wanted, where we could read about anything we wanted, none of that is available to my mother.
And that's why we're against book ban. We don't believe that books should be taken off the shelf, because to us that is not any different from the people during Cultural Revolution burning books. Support public education.